Ranboo just did a lore stream, and it revealed a lot. So what's up, my anomalies? This video will break down Ranboo's recent lore stream, The Lessons. Before we continue on with the video, I just want to mention that my Q&A will be tomorrow, as well as I will announce the winner of the art competition. And just a little bit of a plug, if you're new here, or even if you're coming back, I just uploaded a video the other day, which I spent a lot of time on, and I really enjoyed making it, but it didn't get very many views because it wasn't Dream SMP, so I do implore you to go check that video out. And if you enjoy the video, subscribe, of course. Anyway, let's get on with the video. The stream begins with Ranboo approaching Michael with an axe, before giving him a golden apple. Ranboo then talks with Michael for a short period of time and decides to go off to meet Foolish in the mansion. They explore the mansion together, even getting lost at several points. After talking with Foolish, Foolish reveals that they've made a deal. A deal that Ranboo doesn't remember. He says something about a green cardboard box, which I think represents maybe emeralds, as Ranboo is a very rich person and Foolish seems to be quite enjoying the deal that they made. But what was the deal? We do not really know. Mysterious text then appears on Ranboo's screen. It says Lesson 14, if you have the opportunity to gain a favor, take it. Which, I'm not gonna lie, sounds exactly like something that Dream would say. Ranboo, flustered, decides to leave Foolish. Ranboo then begins talking to himself about some experiments he's done. Ranboo begins rambling, which I found to be quite similar to Wilbur and reminded me a lot of Wilbur during the Pogtopia arc. Then another lesson appears in his head. Lesson 27, do not reminisce on what you have lost, for it will weigh you down. Ranboo then decides to go and tell people what he's done. But then lesson 53, never fully trust anyone, appears on the screen and he decides against it. He then also reveals that he's found a way to initiate his Enderwalk and has been attempting to control it with using his experiments. Then another lesson. Lesson number 67, leave no evidence of what you have helped with. This references with the fact that possibly that he destroyed the community house, but this could also be helping the theory that Ranboo was the one that exploded TNT on the roof of the prison and then caused the lockdown that caused Tommy's death. We then get lesson 94, don't let them know what you have done. We then cut to a page, revealing that this is in a book, Ranboo's fourth memory book, which his sleepwalking version usually uses. Ranboo becomes flustered and runs to the prison. He begins to beg Sam to let him into the prison, which Sam refuses. This goes on for several minutes. Eventually they get into an argument where Ranboo says, you don't understand, I don't want to visit Dream, I want to become an inmate. He wants Sam to lock him up because he knows that he's dangerous and can be controlled by possibly Dream. Ranboo even almost cries during this event. Sam absolutely refuses and threatens Ranboo's life with his netherite sword and sends him away back home. Ranboo runs home, saying that he's opened up Pandora's box. He ends the stream by creating splash pots of water and writing in his book, what am I? Attempting to activate his Enderwalk state so that the Enderwalk state can answer this question for him, he splashes the bottle of water on his feet and supposedly activates his Enderwalk state. We then get to see Ranboo smile, but this time it's all Enderman. So there are a few things we really did learn in this stream. Number 1, Ranboo has been experimenting with his Enderwalk state, attempting to control it. 2, his state is getting/has gotten worse. 3, it's beginning to affect his everyday life with these lessons being pushed into his head. And 4, it has something to do with Dream, as at one point when Ranboo was rambling, he mentions Dream and how it couldn't possibly be him. So he, along with the community, does think it could possibly be Dream controlling him because of the Dream voice. Now let's move on to some theories and speculations. One of my biggest theories is that Ranboo isn't actually an Enderman. You see, whenever he's affected by the Enderwalk state or when he remembers, we hear an Enderman sound. And at the end of the stream, the smile is fully Enderman, which represents his Enderwalk state. But if his Enderwalk state is a changed perspective, if his mind isn't the same, doesn't that mean that he isn't the Enderman? He's actually the white part of Ranboo's skin. The Enderman is the infection. The Enderman is the thing trying to take control of his mind, while people think it's the other way around. I think Ranboo's primary consciousness is in his left side, instead of his right side, which is the Enderman side. Yes, Ranboo is an Enderman, but his main part, his main consciousness is not. Maybe the Enderman was added onto him afterwards. My second theory is that Ranboo is Dream's son. I know this sounds a bit crazy, but in the Enderwalk ARG, which is an ARG to help explain a little bit of the lore with the Enderwalk, one of the clues is genetic. And in Tales of the SMP, the Lost City, Ranbob, a descendant of Ranboo, worships not only Dream, but has memory loss. So maybe this Dream connection isn't just with Ranboo, but is actually a part of his genetics. But why would it be a part of his genetics? Well, what if he was directly descended from Dream? And since Dream is not quite human, maybe in his genetics when he passes it on to a child, that kid has Dream in his head, as Dream is part Dreaman at least at some point. Especially with the mask, which was confirmed to be Dream's skin. Like, it is a mask. Dream is wearing a mask. Like all of the fan art, that is actually canon. So maybe Dream's Dreamin' powers allows him to infect the minds of those that he has the same genetic makeup of. And this could even support the Tommy Innit is also Dream's son theory, because remember when Tommy Innit was exiled? Well, when he was exiled, he used to sleepwalk. Maybe people that have his genetic makeup could have this kind of sleepwalking state where Dream at least controls or at least manipulates them in some way. The third theory is that Ranboo is losing himself permanently. The smile at the end of the stream is full Enderman, which we've never seen before as far as I know. Maybe Ranboo will try to use the Enderwalk to answer specific questions about his life, and in doing so, he will actually corrupt himself, eventually leading to him becoming full Enderman and becoming possibly a part of Dream's team instead of the good guys. The next theory is similar to this, that Ranboo will become evil. However, I think he'll become aggressive. During the stream, Ranboo was acting incredibly aggressive, holding an axe to Michael, taking out his axe when he saw his pet bee, and of course, even shouting at Sam. He's becoming more and more aggressive because of the stress that's being put on his mind. Maybe that stress will cause him to go slightly mad, similar to Wilbur, and make him aggressive, make him the bad guy. What do you think is happening with Ranboo's most recent stream? Comment down below any theories that you may have. I got a message, a pretty cool theory. I'm not going to say it here in case the person doesn't want their theory to be put onto my YouTube channel. I'm just going to say it was pretty interesting. Personally, I can't wait for the second stream of this, and I also can't wait for the Red Banquet, which is happening tomorrow. I'll be making my Q&A tomorrow, and I'll probably make the Red Banquet video the day after, which will be Monday. And after that, I might take a break. I'm not sure. I do enjoy making these Dream SMP theory videos, but at the same time, I'm kind of tired of them. I want to make different content, and I want to expand and become a different type of YouTuber, not just Dream SMP theories. But whenever I try and make a different type of content, or like the other one, What If Minecraft Had a Pet Update, it gets barely any views and no one new sees it. But it seems to be very well received. I get a lot of really nice comments on those videos, and yet it doesn't really seem like anyone sees it. So if you're a fan of my channel, I do hope that you go back and either check that video out, or just support the videos that I make that aren't Dream SMP. At least give them a shot, watch them a little bit, give them a shot. If you still don't like them, then okay, you don't have to watch them and just watch my Dream SMP stuff. But I'm just the type of guy that I can't just sit onto one type of content and ride that. I have to make different types. My brain can't focus on one thing, it has too many ideas. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've subscribed, thank you so much, and welcome to the Anomalous family. I'll see you guys in the next video. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next life, and if I don't see you there, I'll see you on the flip side. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you in the void. Bye bye!